The color in your chair.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Thank you, you too.
Your chair is rainbow.
My chair is rainbow.
Welcome to our Naked Minds.
I'm Deidre.
And I'm Myra. We're the Roz. Deidre, Myra, I don't know.
That's different.
Yeah, well, that'll be edited out. I
Maybe
don't
not.
know where that came from. The whole lady about coming and reading their shit, which blew me away, now has me all goofy. Okay,
We're giving you some lip about bisexuality.
one show at a time.
Last week we introduced the show, and this week we're going to delve just a little deeper.
When we were sitting around today thinking about that, how to delve deeper, Deidre happened to come across a questionnaire, and as she read the questions out to me, I was like, oh, this is
a questionnaire
fantastic.
about bisexuality.
Yeah,
There are about 10.
yeah. So we'll do, a couple each time, two or
Yeah.
three each time.
Sure. Today we're going to do 2.
That sounds good to me.
All right, let's start
Okay.
with the first one.
Okay. What's the first
I'm
one?
going to read the first one. It says, did you realize or become aware of your bisexuality early in life or later? How about you start?
Oh, mine was way early.
And what does way early mean? What does way early mean?
Way early as a child. Because, and I'm going to give a shout out to my first love, Steve. I loved you so much, boy. And he's going to be so embarrassed. I'm going to make sure and send this to him. But yeah, I loved him so much. And yeah, and he and I have known each other since first grade, and we're still good friends. Our moms were friends. I mean, the whole spiel. And Steve was my first love. However, I went off to Girl Scout camp.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That was fun. But not fun with the other scouts. I fell head over heels in love with one of my counselors. But I think
Older woman?
Yeah, she was a teenager. She was hot. But I came back home and wrote a love letter to Cindy. My mother found the love letter.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that did not
go over well.
It did not
Yeah.
fare well at all. So I realized early on I could be in love with Steve, because I was in love with Steve from the 1st through the 7th grade. I could be in love with Steve, but I could also be in love with Cindy. And that was perplexing to me, to say the least.
Sure.
And then in high school, same thing went on. I was in love with, and I'm not going to use that chick's name, but I was also in love with Mark. And I'm probably going to send a copy of this to Mark. And Tim. But it always was baffling to me that I could be in love with Tim, but also with, of course, it came to fruition in college, and I began to accept things. But of course, I was way the hell away from home in college. I went almost as far away across the state as I could go, and was very free, felt very free. And so that's when mine happened. But I've known since I was a child.
So you knew you were bisexual at a young age.
Yes.
But did you have a name for it?
No. Especially in the small town in which I grew up, there was no name for that. There was no name for anything across the LGBT spectrum. There was no name. There was confirmed bachelor for gay guys. There was Aunt Helen and her roommate. She's a gym teacher, by the way. There was that kind of thing. There was no name for it. It wasn't until, like I said, until college that I realized there was a name for it.
Huh.
I loved that. I loved that there was an actual name for it.
And I think that's a great episode to explore in the future about.
I agree.
The name bisexuality, and when that actually came to the forefront, and when people started accepting that as a sexual identity.
Yes. So Deidre, same question for you. When was it? Was it early in life, later in life, when you realized that you were bisexual, or that there was a word for it?
Wow. Definitely didn't know there was a word for it, but I was attracted to a girl and a guy. Gosh, early. I was in elementary school. I don't remember exactly what age. It was like second or third or fourth grade, and I had a huge crush on Nancy, and I had a huge crush on Kenny. But I didn't know anybody that had crushes on girls, and it wasn't ever talked about. It was never discussed, and it somehow, some way, was evident to me or obvious to me that I wasn't supposed to. I wasn't supposed to like girls, at least not in that way, in a girlfriend
Right.
kind of way. And it was a little confusing. And so I actually, gosh, I certainly didn't have any more guy or girl crushes until high school. And at that point,
Really?
yeah,
It was that long in between?
sure. And then there were some guys I liked in high school. I really didn't have any crushes on girls in high school. But wow, college, yes. College, I definitely was attracted to girls. And
Oh yeah, college was
guys,
great, wasn't it?
Yeah, except I didn't date any girls. Even though I had crushes on girls, I didn't date any. I really, gosh, ran away from the whole idea of being attracted to girls. And I think so much of that was that I had this feeling that I wasn't supposed to.
Right.
And then later on, after leaving college, and I moved a couple states, I actually was engaged once before to a guy, Joe. And we broke it off when we moved to North Carolina. And in North Carolina, oh my gosh. Yeah, I had a huge crush on a girl, and it just confused the heck out of me, because then I knew that there was such a thing as gay. I still didn't understand bisexuality. I didn't know what that was, but I thought, oh my gosh, am I gay? And that scared me. I mean, I was really scared about the whole idea of being attracted to a girl, and then so I just stopped dating altogether. Yeah, I took the complete opposite route you did.
No, I slept with everybody.
So
Yeah, I had a blast.
I just stopped dating. I was just done. So I definitely saw it early on, but I struggled with it, which kind of leads into our next question. So I'm going to kind of stop there.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the next question and take it to you.
Okay.
Okay. So was it difficult for you to accept your sexuality?
Oh. Okay, I laughed about that, but yes, it was. It was. I'm laughing as though my college years say no, it was not difficult at all.
Or that it was really easy?
Yes, but that's not the case. It was extremely difficult.
And why? Why was it so difficult?
Well, like I said, in high school, I had no clue why I was so upset that my best friend was out with this guy one night on my way to hang out with my boyfriend. Horribly confused. I was so jealous of her as I was driving to go meet my boyfriend. Very confusing. I let everything go for a little while and got really far away from home to college, and I slept with a ton of guys because by then I had thought, God, what if I'm gay? But those were the only words I knew, gay or straight.
Right.
In college, very freeing, huge university, tons of different kinds of people. My mind was expanding, and not just because of drugs.
That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, that is a whole nother topic. But, you know, it was very open and freeing. And the word bisexuality became a part of my vocabulary somewhere there. And also, then about in my sophomore, junior year, I began to ease up on. I'd been fighting this inner turmoil that was going on about having feelings for guys and having feelings for girls. And I stopped fighting it and just let it happen and let it just naturally occur and
So in
play
college
out.
at some point is where you
Yeah,
kind of
about
accepted that this was a
about
part of
junior
you.
year, I finally let some acceptance come in and stop fighting.
Right.
Same question. You answer same question. Was it difficult for you?
Oh, yes, as we already have an idea from the first question. Yeah, it was extremely difficult. I had huge hang-ups about the whole idea of, and again, just like you, it was either straight or gay. And when I started having really strong feelings for women after college, where I had really strong feelings, that it scared me because I thought I knew how difficult it was for lesbians. I knew how difficult it was. I saw the persecution that was going on, and the last thing that I wanted was to go through that kind of persecution. I didn't.
And to feel like an outsider.
Yes, I didn't want any of that, and I was horrified at the idea that, wow, maybe this is me, and I didn't want to know the answer.
Yeah.
I did not want to know the answer, and so
That's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
That's why there was that inner turmoil, and I was fighting it so desperately.
Yeah.
Yes.
because I didn't want to know the answer. And I didn't want that to be my truth.
Yeah.
I didn't want being a lesbian to be my truth, and because I was scared. And
But again, it sounds like what you were saying. It's the same thing I was saying. We only knew two words.
yes,
Straight or gay.
exactly.
Because
Exactly.
being bi was not talked about.
No, it
And
wasn't talked about.
that's part of this show. It's still not. We're the biggest part. We are the biggest part of the LGBT community, and we're sloughed off as outsiders.
Yeah.
At the very least, outsiders.
Well, let me finish answering
yes.
the question.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay. So after that, I stopped dating altogether. I hadn't dated a woman up to that point, but I did not want to find out. And if I was gay, then holy cow, that meant I wasn't straight. So I didn't want to date guys either. So I just stopped dating. I just stopped dating. Yeah, I know.
Not saying anything.
We moved to California and started dating guys again. I thought, well, okay, well, I must be straight because I'm dating guys and I'm enjoying this. And I ended up getting married. And I got married and I had 2 kids. And I could not get rid of the idea that I was so attracted to women. It just wouldn't go away. And
Throughout your whole marriage?
yeah, I really started thinking about it a lot more after probably the first few years. I started thinking about it a lot more, and the whole idea of being attracted to women, and I kept pushing away, and meanwhile my marriage is falling apart. Not because of this, for many other reasons. And then I thought, no, and I finally learned about the word bisexual, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's it. That's what I am. Wow. And it was so liberating and free, and I was like, okay. When my marriage did fall apart, I thought, wow, this is something I want to explore. I want to meet a woman, and I ended up falling in love. So anyway, yeah.
So now we're all happy and sappy in love.
Very fucking sappy.
Yes. We're always sappy. All of our friends say, stop. Well, whether you came across this video accidentally or whether you came across it on purpose, we really hope you liked it. And if you did, please click share. Please click like.
And share with your friends.
Please click like and share with your friends, yes.
And if you have a comment you'd like to leave us, please do so. If you have a question you'd like to ask, if you have a topic you'd like for us to address, go ahead and put it in the comment section, or you can go to our website, ournakedminds.com, and we have a section where you can fill out and ask a question, leave a comment for us so that we can make sure we get to you.
Also, Before we end, we aren't going to put those 10 questions up on our website, and that way you can read over them. And if there may be a couple that you want to ponder and may actually lead to some of your own self-realizations.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So for now, goodbye from the beach.
And don't forget to visit our Naked Minds next week.
Bye. Bye. I love you.
I love you.
Oh, we're so happy. We are. This is why everybody tells us we're so happy. Are we recording yet?
Oh yeah.
Well, shit. You don't want me to put your glasses in this thing?
Oh, did you take them?
No, you've got them on.
Oh.
Okay, y'all. A lady just came. Not y'all. You. Okay, you.
All right, Miss Vanity, how's my hair?
Yours is perfect.
When you said
Let
and,
me
I was
start
like,
over.
well, I don't know where to go from here.
Okay, hang on. Let's try it. Let me start.
So just talk to it like it's a person.
Okay. Person.
We haven't even said that next part yet.
I said we're giving you some lip about.
No, you
No, I
didn't.
didn't.
You
I
read
told
we're
him.
Ross.
Put the thing around so we can see us for a minute. Well, I don't have my glasses on, so.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
I'm like being a lemming. I am Fleming. I don't know what's wrong with me. This lady just came by, said, and asked us, were we doing a commercial? Deidre says, no, just
we're
a
not.
personal video. And so the lady comes over to our cheat sheet.
We have a cheat sheet because we need one.
Starts reading it, and it says, hello, welcome to our Naked Minds. We're giving you some lip about bisexuality, one show at a time. She stopped reading then and walked away.